And welcome to Vandalia for the Vandalia Sectional Tournament. This is Tom Chesley, Joe Hoover, and Mike Riley.
On behalf of the Board of Education,
and we're just about ready to begin the ball game here tonight between the Wesclin Warriors and the Lebanon Greyhounds.
To the first session of the boys sectional basketball tournament. This competition is conducted under the auspices of the Illinois High School Association and in accordance with the rules and the regulations governing the conduct of athletic contests by the representatives of the IHSA member schools. We would like to take this opportunity to inform you that the floor officials who will work this session of the tournament have been assigned by the IHSA office based upon the ratings of the coaches of the teams in the tournament. They deserve to be extended every courtesy available to handle this responsibility in a professional manner. We ask you also to assume your responsibility for good sportsmanship, too. We thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, we're just about ready to have the teams introduced, and we got them wall to wall here tonight, Joe.
I bet this is the biggest crowd they've seen in Vandalia in a long time.
Now the lineup for tonight's game between the Wesclin Warriors with a record of 24 wins and 3 losses, with the Lebanon Greyhounds with a record for the visiting Wesley and the Warriors.
And they're all here tonight.
I think so.
Did anybody turn out the lights?
I hope somebody's watching town tonight. Yeah, with all the noise, we don't know if you can hear the PA announcer or not, but the Warriors are being introduced right now. Mike Brink, Matt Fridley, Matt Brandmeyer, and there's Brent Brede. And as Paul Lusk is introduced, we'll have all 5 seniors on the floor. And this is their last state tournament.
And that's Goose.
That was
We're not
Goose.
Greenville anymore, so they're
That's
saying
right.
Goose.
And as this game is going to be seen in both New Baden, Trenton, and the Lebanon area, we think it's a tribute to the fans of both schools that they packed this gym, and it's a pretty good drive to get here.
And they packed it early.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to make sure they were here.
And I think they all made it. And you Lebanon fans, we try to be as objective as we can considering where we live. We hope you bear with us.
At one forward, a senior, number 40, Tony Formoso. At center, a senior, number 44, Ryan Loring.
Okay, Formoso and Loring have just been introduced.
Brooks is already out there, too.
And Brooks is out there for the Greyhounds.
At the other guard, a senior, number 52, Stephen Ogden.
Steve Ogden comes out.
Steve's been having a terrific tournament so far. He really has been playing well the last 5 or 6 games.
And Mr. Shippey is introduced. I want to take this quick opportunity, Joe, to thank the Boosters Club again for all their support and keeping us afloat this year, helping us bring these games to everyone. And also would like to take a minute and send our thoughts to a good Wesclin fan that can't be out here tonight, Dennis Kuhn. And our thoughts are with you tonight, Dennis. We hope you enjoy this.
The officials for tonight's game, Mr. Gene Morgan from Benton, Illinois, and Mr. Rick Brunke from Murfreesboro, Illinois. May we now stand for our national anthem.
Well, if it doesn't get loud in here tonight, it never will, Joe.
Absolutely.
These two very competitive teams.
Well, they know each other so well, too, Thomas.
The last two meetings this year and last year, the Warriors have won both, but only by 3 points on each occasion. And one of those took overtime. So this is anybody's ball game tonight. And a lot of these kids have grown up through the years together and played on the AAU team and such. And we'll get into that a little more, but a friendly confrontation and yet not.
Yeah.
This one's for real.
Good sports and all that.
So we'll have Sheppy versus Brede jumping center as we're about to get underway. And Brent Brede wins the tip for the Warriors. Mike Brink across the timeline. Works against Brooks. Now to Brent Brede way out on top on the left. Brent works the dribble. Over to Mike Brink. Back to Brent Brede. Comes inside, pops from 15. Whistle, and he hits the bucket and count it. And that's the way we start tonight. Brent Brede hits the 15-footer, draws the foul. Took it right to him.
And Brent was squared up real well on the shot there, and Brooks was just trying to recover and come out on him when he drew the foul.
I think there was no shot. No doubt Brent was going to come in and pop that one. Now try to make it a three-point play. And he drops it through. 3-zip Wesclin. And we're just underway. Ball comes up quickly to Formosa. He'll shoot from anywhere. Into Sheppy, fakes, goes baseline. Now dishes back out to Ogden. Ogden jumps inside. Ball goes off Sheppy's hand. Picked up by Brent Brede. Up to Paul Lusk. Quickly up to Mike Brink. Mike fakes. Now he's going to pull it back out. Good move by Mike. Now to Paul Lusk. Goose on the dribble. To Brede around the horn to Brink. He's going to fire for three. Rolls around. No good. Loose ball. And the Greyhounds come away with it. That was Loring out to Brooks. Ogden drives into the paint. Puts up a short jumper. Short. Loose ball. Brooks comes away with it. Drives in. Puts it up off the glass. Hits the deuce. Good strong move by Brooks. 3-2 Warriors. Mike Brink on the dribble. Cross court to Brent Brede. Brady's pass deflected, picked up by Brink. Now out on top to Lusk. Lusk drives in, 15-footer off the glass. In and out, no good. And Formosa with the rebound. Brooks to Formosa, fakes the three. Mike Brink right there. Right side to Sheppy. Long distance, he cans a three-pointer. And that's what they're known for, 5-3. Lebanon on top. We may have a little trouble with the score from time to time. We can't quite see the board where we're at tonight. Matt Fridley in the corner draws a quick double team. Goes baseline to Lusk. Lusk comes around and puts it up off for the easy deuce. 5-5. Both teams come out firing. That's Formosa right side. Ball batted away by Brink. Picked up by Lusk. Up court quickly to Fridley. Spins. Puts one up off the left. Count it! Excellent move by Matt Fridley.
Good give up by the Goose, too, to get the ball up there, and he got it on the side away from the defender, so Hush had plenty of time to make the move he needed to get open.
And nice move by Hush. Here's Brooks for three, and he hits it. 8-7. Lebanon on top. Lusk with the ball for the Warriors. He pops up, he dishes the ball off to Brede underneath. Brede puts it up, no good. Got a pretty good shove, I'd say, Joe.
Well, it's pretty much coincidental contact, though. I mean, he just...
There's a ball, loose ball picked up, goes out of bounds off of Brooks. That will go back to the Warriors. Officials right on it. 5:22 remaining first quarter. Lebanon on top, 8-7. So far, everything we expected. A lot of run and gun. Lusk from 19, short. Brooks with the rebound. Left side to Sheppy. Now to Formosa. He pops one long distance, hits it. About a 23-footer.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
11-7, Lebanon on top. And you can't let that guy loose. Brent Brede on the dribble. Cross court to Mike Brink. Mike on the dribble, comes around left side. Dishes off to Matt Fridley. Matt at the three-point line. Cross court to Brede. Brady's going to fire long distance. Rolls around, no good. Loose ball. And a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Loring of Lebanon as he pushed off on Lusk. And the Warriors will inbound the ball. underneath their own bucket with 4:39 left. Lebanon on top, 11-7. Matt Fridley dishes off to Mike Brink. Mike fakes the three, comes in, fires from 17. Count it!
Excellent move by Mike. Fake it because Brooks was coming out on him hard. Formosa back on top to Shippey across the Loring.
Now
back to Formosa, guarded by Mike Brink.
Mike Brink's going to have to be Formosa's shadow tonight, Joe.
Got to be in his face all the time.
I tell you, he'll let her go anytime, any place, and he's deadly.
Well, you got to deny him the ball is what you got to do.
Ogden drives, has the ball stripped away by Matt Fridley. Excellent D. Up to Paul Lusk. 17-foot jumper by Lusk, rolls around, no good. The ball batted out of bounds, and it goes over to the Greyhounds.
And I'd like to see the Warriors generate a little more ball movement down there when they come down, as opposed to coming down and going straight up with it.
Once again, excellent defense by Matt Fridley on the other end. Mr. Defense. Brooks across the timeline. 3:45 remaining first quarter. Here's Sheppy, short jumper, rolls around, no good, loose ball. Loring comes away with it, baseline jumper, short. Loose ball again, stolen away by Brent Brede. Brent comes down and dribble, fires from 17. Count it! That ties us up 11 apiece with 3:25 remaining first quarter.
Good hands by Brent that time on the ball. It was kind of just out there on the floor in the open. Nobody really had control of it yet.
There's a baseline pass to Formosa, draws a triple team, nowhere to go, dishes way out on top to Ogden. He drives in, fires from 15, count it. And these kids can shoot, Joe.
Yes, they can. They'll put her up from anywhere.
Mike Brink across the timeline. Drives left side, goes baseline to Matt Fridley. Matt draws a double team. Back out to Mike Brink, cross court to Brent Brede. Baseline pass to Paul Lusk, fakes, spins, comes up, puts the short jumper up, counted, and a whistle and a foul. Paul Lusk with the deuce. And the foul goes against
Loring. That'll be his second.
Loring, that's his second. Chad Deiters checks in, replacing Matt Brandmeyer, who will get a breather. And Roden checks in for the Greyhounds to give Loring a break with two quick fouls here in the opening quarter. We're down to 2:41. Lusk at the line, all tied up 13 apiece. And the Warriors go up 1-14-13. Brooks across the timeline, directs a little traffic, goes right side to Formosa. Dishes the ball baseline, batted away, but a whistle and a foul. That'll go against Matt Fridley. Matt got caught coming up over the top. And that is the first team foul on the Warriors. And the Greyhounds will inbound under their own basket. Brooks into Sheppy, 17-foot baseline jumper, and he cans it.
These Greyhounds, they square up and go up quickly with the ball.
Yeah, well, so far all showing a very quick release on their shots. Paul Lusk out on top. Greyhounds on top, 15-14. And that puts the Warriors up 16-15. Brooks on the dribble. Sheppy right side. Now Ogden out on top, dishes in. Short jumper no good by Sheppy. Rebound by Brooks. Dishes ball stolen away by Fridley, picked up by Ogden. Now Brooks left side. Out on top to Sheppy, fakes. Fires from 19, rolls around, no good. Matt Fridley with the rebound. Quick outlet to Paul Lusk. Lusk across the timeline. Drives into the paint, short jumper up. Rolls around, count it. Paul Lusk for the deuce. Warriors on top, 18-15. Brooks on the dribble to Formosa. He fires a three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Sheppy, puts it back up and in. 18-17, Warriors by one. We're down to 1:09 remaining in the first quarter. Brent Brede to Mike Brink. Baseline to Matt Fridley. Matt way out on top to Lusk. Lusk drives, dishes off to Mike Brink. He's going to fire for three. Rolls around, no good. Loose ball. Brooks comes away with it for the Greyhounds with 46 seconds remaining. Warriors lead it by 1. That's Shippey to Formoso. Ball dished down underneath to Shippey on the go, and excellent play for the deuce off the glass.
That was a nice move, nice play set up there by the Greyhounds that time. You could see it developing over there.
I think I caught the Warriors looking for that outside shot. We're down to 20. Greyhounds on top by 1.
And the Warriors have to go down past the hash line now. They're going to get the count run on them.
Lusk fires for three, short. Greyhounds with the rebound, with three, up quickly to Ogden. He drives, puts it up and in at the buzzer, count it.
Well, that was a real defensive lapse there by the Warriors. They can't allow that to go on.
Especially if you know how much time's left on the clock. That's one shot that just can't happen. Anyway, that shot puts the Greyhounds up 21-18 after 1 quarter.
And the Warriors need to generate a little more ball movement when they come down on the offensive end. They need to make the Greyhounds work on defense. And then down on the defensive end, they're going to have to fight through the screens. There's been a lot of pick set on that matchup zone and that man-to-man that the Warriors are running a little bit of both. So they're going to have to get through the screens in that.
Okay, we're ready to get back underway, second quarter. Greyhounds on top 21-18. And the Greyhounds inbound the ball to start play. Brooks drives through the paint, puts the ball up. We've got a whistle. Although it looked like a good block to me.
We're a lot farther away than he is. But it looked like Chad had his hand dead on the top of the ball.
And he stayed with him all the way through the paint with his hand on the ball and then the whistle. Anyway, that'll send Brooks at the line, to the line to shoot a pair. He cans the first, 22-18. Greyhounds by 4. Second one rolls around, drops through. 5-point advantage for the Greyhounds as we're just underway in the second quarter. Brent Brede right side to Paul Lusk. Back to Brede. Brede drives, dishes baseline to Deiters. 16-foot jumper by Chad, no good. And the Warriors not getting much position, Joe. Brooks
not much at all. They're a little bit flustered, I think, by how quick the Greyhounds are putting it up on them.
Ogden gives off to Formosa. Ball comes around to Brooks. Brooks on the dribble, fakes. And he loses the ball out of bounds. Good defensive effort by Paul Lusk.
He kept his feet, kept sliding, didn't leave his feet.
Didn't take the fake by Brooks. I think Brooks kind of faked himself out. Okay, Brent Brede across the timeline, 23-18. Warriors trail it by 5. Fridley drives, fakes, puts one up in the paint. Count it, Matt Fridley inside. There's Shippey down. On top to Formoso. Now to Brooks, ball's dished inside to Shippey. Drives, puts up the shot, no good, loose ball. Brent Brede comes away with it, gives off quickly to Lusk. Lusk drives down, puts the ball up and in, count it! Paul Lusk for the deuce, and that cuts the lead to 1, 23-22. 6:43 remaining in the half. Ogden to Formosa. Dishes off. Ball batted away by Brede. That's against some excellent D by the Warriors. Brent Brede comes up with a steal.
And that's what it's going to take for the Warriors tonight.
Paul Lusk comes down, dishes off to Brede. Brede fakes. 12-foot jumper by Brede. Count it! And the Warriors go up 24-23. As they just ran off 7 straight points. Okay, Ogden comes down, going to slow the tempo down a little bit. Don't want to try to run with the Warriors. Here's Roden's going to fire for 3, short. Matt Fridley with the rebound. We have Don Madenwald in the game for the Warriors. Here's a long pass to Brede. Baseline jumper rolls around, no good. Deiters with the rebound, hits it, and a whistle and a foul. Count it. Chad Deiters for the deuce. Excellent work in there by Chad.
Well, once again, Chad had the position.
And that's the magic word underneath.
And when you get that inside position, you can do an awful lot of things, and the defense is kind of helpless to you, especially if you're on the offensive board anyway.
Chad at the line to go for a 3-point play. Free throw on the way, count it. And that puts the Warriors up by 4. 27-23. 5:46 remaining first half. Sheppy out on top. Now to Ogden. Ogden drives right side. Works against Matt Fridley. Now to Roden. He pulls back out, dishes to Formoso. He's going to fire from about 22. No good. And the ball picked up by Sheppy. Whistle and a foul. And that's going to go against
Chad. That'll be his second.
Chad Deiters. I think that last shot froze Chad in his tracks a little bit. And Loring checks back in for the Greyhounds. And the Greyhounds will inbound on the far baseline. Ball comes into Ogden. Back to Brooks. Has the ball stripped away. It goes off his leg, out of bounds, and go back to the Warriors. And defense once again. .5:24 remaining in the half. Warriors up by 4, 27-23. Remember, the loser here goes home, and that's it. Paul Lusk on the dribble. Pass stolen away by Ogden. Comes down, a whistle and a foul on the shot. That's going to go against Lusk. Yeah, how many times did you see that happen? Bad pass and a foul. So that'll send Ogden to the line to shoot a pair with 5:11 remaining in the first half. 27-23, Warriors on top. And the first one by Ogden is no good. Judging by the sound of the crowd, I think we're sitting on the Wesclin side tonight. And he hits the second. 27-24, 3-point lead.
Why, are you colorblind? You can't tell the difference between purple and orange?
I don't know. We're all wearing the same thing, aren't we? Here's the ball batted out of bounds. And it goes off a Warrior hand and it'll go back to the Greyhounds. The Warriors try to get a little too fine with the passes.
Well, it was a good idea. It was just it was a kind of quick, and Chad couldn't quite get his hand on the ball cleanly.
Ogden on dribble right side. Ball batted away by Brent Brede. It'll go back to the Greyhounds under their own basket.
Warriors need to call out their switches a little cleaner, because Sheppy was rolling out of that one uncontested.
There's a pass to Sheppy, baseline jumper. Ogden, baseline jumper, no, it rolls around and in.
No, Brooks tipped it in.
Was coming out and tipped it in.
Brooks followed it and tipped it in.
27-26, Warrior lead cut to 1. Donnie Madenwald with the ball. Cross court to Matt Fridley. Matt in the paint to Brede. Brede goes in for the shot, but a whistle and a foul, and it's going to go against Brooks of the Greyhounds. And that'll send Brent Brede to the line to shoot 1-1.
And I think both teams are in the bonus for the rest of the half, Tom.
And in the half we have 4:31 remaining. We need another scoreboard in here, I think.
And we need that big one up in the middle.
I like that. I think we'd have a little trouble with that tonight. And Brent hits the first. He'll do it again. 28-26. 2-point advantage for the Warriors. Once again, we're at the Vandalia sectional, first round. Winner of this game will play Friday night. Here's the ball batted away by Matt Fridley. And it goes out of bounds to go back to the Greyhounds. The winner of this sectional wins the right to go on to the super sectional at Charleston next Tuesday. And then the winner of that would go to Champaign the following Friday. Here's Ogden.
Warriors got to get back. They got to get back.
Cut the Warriors napping just a little bit. On the defensive end, snuck in the back door, got the basket and a foul. That cuts the lead to 1, 29-28. Just a little loose at this point.
Well, they made a good defensive stint there. And then they suddenly go on a little bit lax again, it seems like.
And Chad Deiters checks out with 3 personals in the first half. We still have 4:23 left in the half. And he hits the free throw, makes it 29 apiece, converts the three-point play. Okay. Paul Lusk on the dribble, fires from 3. Count it! Paul Lusk long distance. There's a pass inside to Loring. Base ball batted away. Picked up, saved by Brent Brede, out to Madenwald, over to Lusk. Lusk drives in, puts the ball up. Counted, and a whistle and a foul. Excellent control by Paul Lusk on the assist by Don Madenwald on the tremendous save by Brent Brede. Brent went out of bounds with that ball. It seemed like he just hung up in the air, Joe.
Well, I guess when you can get that far up, you can pick out somebody to pass to and lay it right in their hands on the run.
We'll never know.
I'll never know.
And Don Madenwald comes out to get a breather and gets a big hand from the crowd as Mike Brink checks back in. Warriors now have the starting lineup back on the floor. And Lusk hits the free throw, and that puts the Warriors up all of a sudden by 6, 35-29.
That's just 2 shots for Lebanon, though.
Yeah, 6 points, no big deal here. Here's a pass into Sheppy. Rejected by Brandmeyer.
And excellent backside help by Matt that time.
He came all the way across the paint.
We had weak side help, we had the man on, and then we had backside help by Matt Brandmeyer. Just did it all that time.
Okay, here's a ball passed inside to Loring, batted away, picked up by Brent Brede. Up quickly to Paul Lusk. To Matt Fridley, Matt fakes. Now cross court to Mike Brink, baseline pass to Lusk, fakes. And a whistle, and we're going to have a travel as Lusk got called for the shuffle. Call it the goose shuffle. Okay, we're down to 3:25 remaining in the half. Warriors up 35-29. Here's a pass, goes out of bounds. And back to the Warriors. And both teams have had their ragged spells here in the first half, Joe.
Yes, they have.
Okay, Paul Lusk on the dribble right side. Goes baseline, comes in. Dishes off to Mike Brink. 17-foot jumper. Count it! Good feed by Paul Lusk. Excellent shot by Mike Brink.
Excellent give by Goose that time.
37-19. Brooks ball over his head to Formosa. Mike Brink right there. And you got to be. To Loring right side, left side. Back to Formosa. Dishes the ball off to Sheppy. Almost loses it. Now to Brooks out on top. Okay, Ogden with the ball. He's going to fire from 3. And he cans it. What are you going to do? Brent Brede across the timeline for the Warriors to Paul Lusk. Lusk on the dribble. He's going to fire from 3. Shot no good. And the ball goes out of bounds and it'll belong to the Warriors. As we're down to 2:28 remaining in the half. Warriors by 5, 37-32. Matt Fridley's going to go for 3. In and out. Brooks with the rebound. Up quickly to Formosa. Formosa on the dribble. Dishes off, batted away. Picked up by Formosa. Now stolen by Brede.
Excellent recovery by Brent that time.
Brent comes up with a 15-foot jumper. Hits it! Brent Brede for the deuce. 39-32. Warriors up by 7. 2 minutes remaining first half. Ogden on the dribble. Drives baseline, draws a double team. Back out on top to Formosa. Left side to Brooks. He's going to go for 3. Short. Brent Brede with the rebound. Outlet quickly to Lusk. Here he comes. Off the glass and in. Yes. Deuce for the Goose. And the Greyhounds won a timeout with 1:42 left in the half. And the score, Wesclin Warriors 41 and the Lebanon Greyhounds 32. One thing
when you say something about you think the Warriors are a little bit soft defensively this evening and having a couple lapses, they come up with a consecutive run like that.
Not too bad.
I bet you, right?
Yeah. Something else we have to keep in mind is this Lebanon team trailed the Venice Red Devils
by 11.
By 11, and I thought even
half.
13, and came back to win the game at the regional final at Freeburg. So these guys are never out of it until the end. So even though a 9-point advantage looks good, it ain't over till it's over here, folks. And we've seen how fast they can generate points. Of course, that goes on both sides, as the Warriors have displayed in 2 really good runs here this evening. So both teams come back out onto the floor. 1:42 remaining in the half. Warriors up by 9, 41-32. Okay, Ogden across the timeline for the Greyhounds to Formoso. Mike Brink has a dubious honor of guarding him. Now back to Ogden on the dribble, works against Matt Fridley. Drives in, loses the ball, and it'll go off to the Warriors. Ogden got the step, Joe, just couldn't control the ball.
I think he was almost surprised at how open that baseline was when he turned that last corner there.
And with 1:15 remaining in the half, the Warriors are going to pull out the Greyhounds. They lead it by 9. Matt Fridley with the ball right side into Paul Lusk. Back out to Matt Fridley, fakes the 3. Drives in, fakes, goes up with a shot off the glass. Count it, Matt Fridley for the deuce. 43-32, biggest lead of the evening, 11 points for the Warriors.
And Mike's working very hard on Tony Formosa out there.
And he has to. Okay, Brooks, we're down to 38. Now Ogden out on top. There's a ball batted away by Brandmeyer, goes out of bounds. Excellent hustle by Matt. As we're down to 31 seconds remaining.
And the Warriors got to stay with it now. Don't soften up suddenly here.
Okay, Sheppy gets tied up now up to Formosa. Works against Mike Brink. Now Brooks. We're down to 20. Excellent D by the Warriors. Dishes inside to Ogden. Sharp baseline jumper, rolls around, no good. Whistle and a foul. That's going to go against Matt Brandmeyer with 12 seconds remaining. Those are the kind of fouls you hate to see, Joe. That'll be Matt's first. And it'll send Sheppy to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Ball's in and out, no good. Rebound to Lusk. On the dribble across the timeline. Fakes, goes up for the shot off the glass, no good. Brede the rebound, puts it up, whistle and a foul with 2 seconds left, and Brent Brede will go to the line to shoot a pair. Warriors up by 11, 43-32.
And Brent getting that ball up there that he shifted over on his position, and Tony was trying to go for the block on it, trying to tip it. And when Brent shifted the ball, it just really had nowhere to go. But
okay, Brent hits the first, and the Warriors will go to the locker room with a good halftime lead. He'll get one more. Count it. Okay, there's a buzzer ending the half, and at the end of the first half, the Wesclin Warriors lead it 45-32 over the Lebanon Greyhounds. We'll have some halftime totals in just a second. But we're only half over. We're going to have Mike Rowley scan the fans here, I think, a little bit. We got some wild ones out here. Yeah. And Joe Hoover adds feverishly here.
Okay, Thomas. For the first half, I've got Paul Lusk with 17, Brent Brede with 15, Matt Fridley with 6, Mike Brink with 4, Chad Deiters with 3 for the Warriors. For the Greyhounds, I got Formosa with 3, Ogden with 11, Shippey with 9, and Brooks with 9.
You said Formosa 3.
Yes, 1 3-pointer.
Excellent defense by the Warriors.
Well, it shows you how hard Mike Brink is working. I mean, because Tony's handled the ball somewhat, but Mike's not giving him a clean time to square up. You know, and when he is shooting, he's shooting from 23, 24 feet. So, I guess, I don't know if you could say that about Tony or not because he's such an outstanding shooter, but I guess you'd rather, if he's going to shoot, have him shooting from at least that far.
Yeah, 25 feet sounds good to me. These Lebanon kids are all tremendous outside shooters and with a quick release. So at any rate, once again, halftime, we stand at 45-32, and we'll be back with second half action shortly.
Okay, as I promised you the other night at the Greenville game, I've got the baseball schedule here, and I hope you all got paper and pencil ready. I didn't give you any warning, but Coach Dave Brede gave it to me last night, so here we go. We're going to start out on March 24th. It's a Saturday. We have a doubleheader at home starting at 11 against O'Fallon. On March 27th, Tuesday, we play at Edwardsville. That's a doubleheader, and it starts at 4 o'clock. March 28th, a Wednesday, we play at home against Central. Game starts at 4:30. On March 31st, a Saturday, we play Triad there. That's a doubleheader, and it starts at 11. On April 2nd, a Monday, we play Lebanon there at 4:30. On April 3rd, Tuesday, Oakville at home. Games at 4 o'clock. April 4th, a Wednesday at home against Carlisle. Games at 4:30. April 7th, Saturday, is a Sparta game there. It's a doubleheader. It starts at 11 o'clock. April 9th is a Monday. We play home against Freeburg. Game starts at 4:30. April 11th, a Wednesday, we play at Redbud. Game starts at 4:30. April 16th, a Monday, we play at Central. Game starts at 4:30. On the 18th, we play a Wednesday at home against Dupo. Game at 4:30. April 20th, a Friday, we play at New Athens at 4:30. On the 21st, we play Belleville East on a Saturday, a doubleheader at 11 o'clock. On the 23rd, Monday, Waterloo at home at 4:30. On the 24th, a Tuesday at Oakville, 4 o'clock. The 25th, a Wednesday at Marissa, 4:30. On April 30th, a Monday at Carlisle, 4:30. May 1st, we play a Tuesday game at Waltonville, 4 o'clock. The 2nd, a Wednesday game at home against Lebanon, 4:30. May 7th, a Monday game at home against Columbia at 4:30. May 12th, a Saturday against Jabot at home, a doubleheader. And then May 13th, the Sunday game against Highland at Busch Stadium. And the time will be announced later. The 15th to 22nd is the Wesclin Regional.
And it won't rain at Busch this year, right?
Hopefully not.
Joe Cunningham guaranteed that. Okay, we're underway in the second half. Whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Brooks, and right away he's got number 3 as we're underway in the second half. Warriors on top, 45-32.
And I feel a breeze.
Woo! That cooled it off real quick. Okay, Mike Brink on the dribble across court to Matt Fridley. Matt tries to get the ball into the paint. He does to Brent Brede. Short jumper by Brent. In and out, no good. Brent with a rebound whistle. And the foul's going to be called on Brent Brede.
That's Brent's first. Is that too cool, Tom?
Somebody turn the air conditioner on. Woo. Well, it's not hot anymore in Vandalia. Okay, Ogden across the timeline for the Greyhounds. Spins, turnaround jumper, in and out, no good. Tip up and in by
Loring.
45-34. There's Matt Fridley. Back to Brede. Across the timeline to Brink, now to Lusk. 15-foot jumper by Lusk. In and out, no good. And rebound by Ogden. Formosa dumps baseline to Brooks. And here we got a block shot and a jump ball called. Matt Brandmeyer on the reject. And Matt
didn't even look. He thought he got a foul call.
Matt's been there tonight. And he tied him up real good. Okay, Brooks to inbound under his own basket. Gets the ball way out on top to Ogden. Now back to Brooks, ball dumped inside the Loring. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Matt Fridley with the rebound. Matt to Brent Brede, baseline to Mike Brink. Mike fakes the three, dishes inside to Lusk. Lusk goes up off the glass, no good. Now Loring, turnaround jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound by Formosa, no good. Tip by Brooks, no good. Brooks with the rebound again, up and in, and a whistle and a foul. And you can't give him 3 shots, Joe.
No way. No way you can give him those kind of shots down there and expect to get away with it.
That'll send Brooks to the line.
That was Matt Brandmeyer's second.
Only Warrior in foul trouble at this point is Chad Deiters with 3. All of those in the first half. 45-36, Warriors by 9. They can't let up against this Greyhound club. They can generate points in a hurry. Shot by Brooks, no good. Matt Fridley with the rebound, off quickly to Brent Brede, across the timeline. Outside of Matt Fridley, he's going to fire for 3. No good. Lost the tip, and count it. Oh, whistle, no count. I don't quite see that one, Joe. Lusk went up, tipped the ball in, got pushed. And they're going to call it no basket.
We call foul on Shippey for pushing off.
Okay, Warriors inbound under their own basket. Ball tipped away, picked up by Mike Brink. Up to Paul Lusk. Lusk to Matt Fridley. Matt drives, fakes, spins, comes underneath, puts up off the glass. Counted, whistle, and a foul.
Strong move by Hush that time.
To the bucket. Matt Fridley for the deuce, draws the foul. And that'll go against Shippey.
It's his third quickly.
You're right. Delayed scoreboard reaction. And that'll send Fridley to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. That puts the score at 47-36. Warriors by 11. We'll try to make it 12. Count it. 48-36. Warriors by 12. Ogden on the dribble, goes right side to Formosa. Back to Ogden. Drives in. Almost picked off by Fridley. Goes back up. No good. Brandmeyer with the rebound. Now Lusk across the timeline for the Warriors. Dishes baseline to Brandmeyer, loses the ball, gets it back, and steps on the inline.
Excellent give by Goose that time. He knew the guy was coming on him quickly.
And Chad Deiters checks in. Paul Lusk going to get a breather. Okay, Brooks across the timeline for the Greyhounds. To Ogden. Dips inside to Shippey. Short jumper, in and out, no good. And Chad Deiters with the rebound. Chad just into the ball game. Matt Fridley across the timeline. Goes baseline, draws the double team. Out on top to Mike Brink. To Deiters, to Brede. Fakes, drives inside of off the rest. Counted, Brent Brede. Strong move to the basket. 50-36, Warriors by 14. Brooks brings the ball up slowly. Right side of Formosa. He on the dribble. Drags his foot, no call. Ball dished inside, whistle and a foul. That'll go on Brandmeyer. That'll be his third. Tony Formosa got away with a little slide across the head of the key. Lusk checks back in for the Warriors. And the Greyhounds inbound under their own basket with 4:51 remaining in the third quarter. Shippey, 15-footer, no good, loose ball. Whistle and a foul. And it's going to be on Loring as he jumped in. Good call by the official. He came flying across the paint to get that rebound, got called. That was a good call from here anyway, right?
Good call if you're a Wesclin fan anyway.
Well, like I said, depends where you're at the time. Okay, Paul Lusk on the dribble. Ball across the timeline to Brent Brede. Brent on the dribble to Mike Brink. Cross court to Matt Fridley. Matt dishes off to Brent Brede. Over to Mike Brink. Fakes the three. Now the Warriors showing some patience. Inside to Lusk. Lusk drives. Fakes. Goes up with a shot, a whistle and a foul. And that'll send Lusk to the line to shoot a pair. And that'll go against Tony Formosa. That'll be his third. As now 4 of the Lebanon starters have 3 fouls. Okay, Lusk at the line to shoot a pair. Warriors on top 50-36. He cans the first. We're down to 4:23 remaining third quarter. Second one by Lusk. Rolls around, in and out, no good. And Ogden pulls it down. Ogden down quickly. Dishes off to Brooks. Brooks to Formosa. Pops for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Ogden. Turns around up off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts up whistle and a foul. That'll go against Matt Fridley, I believe. And let's see.
Chad Deiters.
Chad Deiters, and that'll be Chad's.
I think Chad almost looked like an innocent bystander to me that time. I thought Matt got him that time.
When I said Matt, that was a little wishful thinking. Okay, Matt Brandmeyer is going to check back in as Chad gets his heat with 4 personals. Gets a big hand from the crowd. And Ogden at the line. He hits the first. 4 minutes remaining, third quarter. And he hits 2. Paul Lusk across the timeline. Gonna fire for 3. No good. Brent Brede the rebound. Goes back up. Counted. Brent Brede, strong rebound.
With the right hand, too, he went up. Bet Dad liked that one, huh?
Yes, sir. Being a left-hander, that is. Okay, ball comes into Sheppy. Fakes, puts up a sharp turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Brent Brede the rebound. Bounce pass to Lusk, off the glass, count it!
Excellent pass. Outstanding pass.
All of a sudden the Warriors are up 55-38. Coach Sheppy wants a timeout. Standing ovation for the Warriors as they go up 17 points. With 3:28 left in the third quarter.
And once again, the Warriors are starting to show some inside position on the boards here in the second half, Tom, and I think that's making a lot of the difference there. Although that 2 times down the court there, I think Lebanon did have 3 shots each time down the court.
The ball goes into Formosa baseline, runs into traffic, hands off to Brooks. And Brooks goes up with a shot and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Paul Lusk. He didn't think so.
Well, it's hard to tell. Brooks kind of lost the handle for it, and I think if Goose could have kept his hands up instead of trying to grab the ball, they'd have got the travel on him there.
Okay, Brooks misses the first. Down to 3:17 remaining in the quarter. Second one on the way, no good also. Paul Lusk with the rebound. Across the timeline, dribbles through traffic. Drives in, lays it up and in. Paul Lusk for the deuce right through the traffic. 57-38. Ogden dishes inside the Loring, short jumper, no good. Brandmeyer the rebound. Ball comes up quickly to Lusk. Goes through two men. Dribbles down, puts it up off the glass. Whistle and a foul as Lusk goes up. We're down to 2:41 remaining third quarter.
That'll be Loring's fourth foul.
Warriors up by 19. And Lusk hits the first. He'll do it again. 58-38. And we still have 10 minutes of basketball left. Next one on the way. Count it. 59-38. Here's Formosa for three, no good. Loring the rebound, goes back up off the glass, count it. Loring for the deuce. Whistle and a foul will go against Ogden as he gets wrapped up with Lusk.
That'll be his first.
2:29 remaining third quarter. Warriors on top 59-40. Paul Lusk to the line to shoot 1 and 1. And Lusk hits the first. Once again, the winner of this game will be back Friday to play for the sectional final and the right to go on to Charleston on Tuesday. Second shot by Lusk is no good. From also right side to Ogden. Works against Brede. Pops from 17 short. Brede with the rebound. Up ahead to Lusk. And Lusk with the slam. And that'll take the wind out of your sails. Ogden on the dribble. Warriors on top 62-40. Formosa from 19 hits the deuce as he was on the three-point line when he released. 62-42. Warriors by 20. Ball up quickly to Brink. Now to Lusk. Lusk on the dribble, comes into the paint, fakes. Has the ball stripped away by Ogden. Ogden on the dribble, loses the ball, picked up. Passed on to Fridley. Fridley up off the glass. Count it. Long distance pass by Brent Brede. 64-22. 1:25 remaining third quarter. The Warriors have caught fire. Ball comes into Loring. Batted away by Fridley. Mr. Defense once again. Fridley dribbles down, dishes off to Brink with 1:10. Warriors going to stretch it out, go for one. Ball off to Brink. Draws a double team.
50 seconds remaining, Tom.
Ball comes into Fridley. Warriors are going to run it. Baseline pass to Lusk. Out on top to Mike Brink with 38. Now Matt Fridley to Paul Lusk to Brent Brede. We're down to 30. Matt Fridley on the dribble. Goes all the way up off the glass. Shot no good. Whistle and a foul, and it'll go against Fridley.
And that's Matt's second.
And that's an ouchie. And Matt's going to get a breather. And a debriefing, I think. And Brooks will go to the line to shoot 1-1 for the Greyhounds. They trail it by 22, 64-42. And Brooks hits the first. He'll do it again. We're down to 21 seconds remaining. Third quarter. Brooks misses the second. Brent Brede with the rebound. Brent will bring it up slowly. We're down to 14. Brent across the timeline to Madenwald. Back to Brede. Brede takes a look at the clock. We're down to 5. Lusk baseline pass to Brede. Whistle, and Brede was on the end line at 3 seconds. And it'll go back to the Greyhounds.
Well, he stepped on the end line. He come in from out of bounds. He didn't get both feet planted back in.
And there's the buzzer ending the third quarter. And at the end of 3, the Wesclin Warriors 64 and the Lebanon Greyhounds 43.
So a 21-point lead. The Warriors got to work on their defense here, Tom. And just keep settling in there a little bit. And keep the Greyhounds to the outside somewhat. And Tom has got a little problem over here with a sick son. So Wesclin will inbounds the ball to start the fourth quarter. The score is 64-43, up by 21. Brent Brede with the ball into Paul Lusk. And we're underway in the fourth quarter. Paul comes across head of the key, off to Mike Brink on the right side. Up to Matt Fridley. Brent Brede on the right side. Brent drives baseline, slides, puts it up with the left hand. Good. Excellent baseline move by Brent.
Okay, Formosa on the dribble, left side, pops for 3. No good. Formosa with the rebound, goes baseline. Dishes out to Ogden, puts up the long one, count it for 3.
And it looked like, I thought they could have got a player control foul on Formosa that time. He kind of bulldogged his way through there.
Lusk drives up the middle off the glass, counted for 2, and a whistle and a foul. As Lusk draws the foul.
And that's on Ogden, that's his second.
That'll send Lusk to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
And Goose will try to complete it here. And it's good. Score 69-46, Warriors by 23. Ogden with the ball up to Brooks on the top of the key. Ogden to the left side, inside the Loring, slides. Ball's picked up by Sheppy, blocked by Paul Lusk. Off to Brent Brede, quickly up to Matt Fridley. Matt drives down the lane, comes across, slides his feet, comes up off the baseline and in. 71-46, Warriors up. Formosa from 25. Too long, gives Matt Brandmeyer with the rebound. Gives it up to Mike Brink. And his ball slapped away from behind by Formosa. Brooks picks it up. Off to Ogden, fakes a 3, now he goes for the 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Matt Fridley.
Okay, and a whistle on the foul, and that'll go against Ogden. Thank you, Joseph.
That boy okay?
He'll be okay now.
Got all that bad stuff out of his stomach?
Yes, sir. 71-46. Warriors on top with 6:23 remaining. Winner goes to the sectional final on Friday. The Warriors can smell it, Joe.
Yes, they can. Paul shots off the front of the rim. Ogden to the right side. Fakes from the three-point line, gives it up to Formosa, fakes. Does a spin move in the middle. Nice pass into Shippey, cutting through the middle.
Shippey. Off the glass for 2 with 6 minutes remaining. 71-48.
Good backhanded pass by Formosa there.
Okay, Lusk on the dribble, goes right side to Brede. Baseline pass to Lusk, goes up for the shot. Count it! Through traffic. 2 for Lusk.
And the Greyhounds got enough foul trouble. They're not wanting to reach for the ball anymore.
And they could have easily got a call on that one, really. Ball comes into Loring, dishes back out to Brooks. Brooks drives in the paint, ball slapped away on the floor. Brooks comes away with it, dishes off baseline to Formosa, and he hits the deuce off the bucket. 73-50. Warriors on top. Fridley with the ball now to Mike Brink on top. Now Matt Fridley. Ball dished off to Lusk. Drives in, up off the glass, count it. 75-50. And you can see the Greyhounds kind of back off on that, Joe.
Yeah, well, Goose is so tough to guard with that hesitation move. They didn't want any part of him. They all want to try to finish the game.
Here's a pass underneath. The Shippey shot is no good. Rebound to Lusk. We got a 3-on-2. Make it a 4-on-2. Lusk dishes the ball out to Brede. Up off the glass for 2. Yes. 4:38 remaining. Warriors by 27, 77-50. Ogden long distance, no good. Loose ball. Brandmeyer the rebound. Lusk on the dribble. And a whistle and a foul, and that'll go against Ogden. And that'll be his 4th. And the Warriors want a timeout with 4:18 remaining, and they lead at 77-50.
And another good stand by the Warriors on the boards down there. They're rebounding well. And the Greyhounds are starting to feel a little frustration. They're starting to throw up them three-pointers awfully quick and from awfully deep, Tom. Rather than going ahead and getting into the 19-6 line and throwing it up, it counts 3 points from there or from 25 feet. So it just looks like they're kind of panicked a little bit there, and they're throwing up them shots on the run.
That 25-footer has a long shot too, Joe.
Even Larry Bird has trouble with them.
Yes, sir. Okay, we're down to 4:18. Warriors up by 27. And it's going to take a heck of a run by the Greyhounds, Joe.
It's an awful lot of a run.
You know, never say never, but that's a lot of points.
We learned not to do that, didn't we?
Yes, sir. Okay, Lusk hits the first. You see the Warrior players starting to feel it now. 28-point spread. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the ball game. In and out on the second shot. Loring the rebound. Ogden across the timeline. Drives all the way in. And Matt Fridley got a piece of that ball, but it went in off the glass just the same.
Yeah, Steve went up with that one real strong all the way to the basket.
Lusk on the rebound across the timeline. Draws a double team. Directs a little traffic. Now to Mike Brink. Mike Brink through traffic. Matt Brandmeyer back out on top to Brent Brede. Now to Matt Fridley as the Warriors spread it out. Now to Paul Lusk. Lusk goes inside, puts a shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul. And that'll go against Loring, and that'll be all for him.
I've got him with 5 fouls.
And there it is.
And just Mr. Loring checks out with 4 points for the evening. Paul Lusk to shoot 2.
Cans the first. 3:40 remaining, 79-52. Warriors with a commanding lead. And he hits the second. 80-52. A few of the fans start to head towards the exits, Joe. Here's Brooks for 3, in and out. Matt Fridley with the rebound. Off to Mike Brink. Mike Brink on the dribble. Pulls out now to Paul Lusk.
3:25 remaining in the game, Tom.
Lusk on the dribble. Drives through the paint and back out on top. Now to Brent Brede, out on top to Mike Brink. Mike Brink puts up a 10-footer. Count it! 82-52. Warriors by 30. Here's Sheppy for 3. No good for most of the rebound. Ball dished underneath, batted away, picked up by Lusk. As we're down to 2:50 remaining in the ball game. Lusk drives in, puts the ball up. No good, but a whistle and a foul, and I believe that'll go on Brooks.
It'll be his 4th.
As we're down to 2:44 remaining in the ball game. And we're going to have a timeout. I'm sorry, that was number 5 on Brooks?
No, I don't think so.
No, we are going to have a timeout.
Yeah. I think there was some confusion as to who actually called the timeout in that there.
Yeah, 82-52, Warriors on top with 2:44 remaining in the ball game.
I think the official must have trouble with a contact. And you see some people starting to come out already. They're wanting to get out of this jammed parking lot. Quite an exhibition by the Warriors tonight.
I gotta say.
And
not taking anything away from the Greyhounds, but
I gotta tell you, the Greyhounds are a better team than they showed tonight. Some early turnovers and some fouls concentrated in 1 or 2 areas, I think, threw them a little bit off their game. And the Warriors just continued to play good, hard-nosed defense.
And when the Warriors turned it on a couple times in the third quarter, why, they were not to be denied. And at this point, we're up by 30. We'll call another timeout here, Joe.
Yeah, somebody did, it looks like.
It's going to be tough to run 30 in 2 minutes and 44 seconds.
And I don't know what they're discussing down there. Oh, the official hadn't come back. He's getting his contact. That's what they're waiting on.
Ah.
And one official went out. I believe it was a contact. It looked like he's having a little trouble with it.
We didn't notice any problem. Okay, now we have our equipment adjustment taken care of. Send Paul Lusk to the line. Well, we had a pretty good evening, I'd say.
Yes, again.
He'll be shooting 2.
Second one of 2, isn't it? I guess it was 2.
83-52, and I don't hesitate to say this score, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people around the state.
Including me.
Me too. I was saying me included. And Lusk hits both. Makes it 84-52. Brooks down quickly inside to Sheppy, turnaround jumper. He hits it. Now the ball into Lusk. A break across the timeline to Brede. Brede drives inside, puts up a shot, knocked away. Brandmeyer with the rebound, puts up the jumper short. Whistle and a foul. And that'll go against Shippey, and that'll be his 4th. As Don Madenwald and Chad Deiters wait to check in for the Warriors. They'll check in for Mike Brink and Matt Brandmeyer, who will get a big hand from the crowd.
Get a standing O for their performance tonight.
Excellent effort by the Warriors. And Lusk hits 1. We're going to do it again. Count 2. 86-54. This ball batted away by Brede. A whistle and a foul as we're down to 2:11.
So the Warriors will be back here Friday night, play the winner of tomorrow night's game. Tom?
Free throw is no good. Saved by Lusk, picked up by Ogden. Out of Formosa, long distance. Loose ball, Madenwald with the rebound. Up quickly to Brede. Here comes an Hooper. No good. Lusk with the rebound. To Brede, back to Lusk inside, up off the glass, counts it! Excellent feed by Brent Brede on the give and go. 88-54. The Warriors keep turning it on. Shot's no good, here comes Brede. He's gonna go all the way. Oh! Yes!
That
one. The one-handed slam by Brent Brede. Here's the shot by Roden, good, it's for 3. And a whistle and a timeout, and look at the Warriors and look at the Warrior fans. You hear it. 90-57. Wesclin Warriors on top, 90-57 with 1:29 remaining in the ball game.
And a little showtime by the...
And Brent Brede just ran a clinic on how to slam one, one-handed. Saw the Lebanon player even back off. Said, have at it.
Well, he had 4 fouls, so he didn't figure there's any use in getting that last one.
And the Warrior starters come off the floor, as do the Lebanon starters.
And let's hope that all the Wesclin fans are good sports about this, even in winning. Don't be taunting the other fans from the other team in that. I don't think that's got any class at all.
Yeah, brokering with the ball to Wegman across the timeline. Robbie on the dribble is going to pop from 19. He hits it! Just inside the three-point line. Robbie Wegman for the quick deuce, just on the floor. Puts up the long two-pointer. And here's 2 by the Lebanon player. We'll try to pick up that Shippey. Sorry about that. Okay, Wegman on the dribble. Off to Madenwald across the timeline. Donnie brings it down, 10-foot jumper. No good. Gets his own rebound off the glass. Count it!
Excellent follow by Don that
94-59. There's a shot up, no good by Ogden. Brokering comes away with it for the Warriors as we run down to 45. And a whistle and a foul will go against Roden of the Greyhounds. And right before the game started, one of the announcers, Joe, said that the Warriors might score as many as 98 points tonight.
Wonder who that was.
I don't know, but knows his basketball.
And we got wholesale substitution by the Greyhounds now.
We'll have Brokering at the line shooting 1-1 with 44 seconds remaining.
And Ninja hits the first one. And the second was good also.
Okay, here's Roden inside the three-point line, puts it up, rolls around, drops through. Now Hempen for the Warriors, across the timeline.
30 seconds remaining.
Up to Macke. Macke drives baseline, puts it up off the glass. Counted play Macke for the deuce off the glass. 98-61. There's Roden drive, shot no good, loose ball. Shot is put up and in by Martin. There's brokering with 12. Warrior fans want to see the century mark. Wegman shot no good, loose ball. Wegman comes away with it, turns, puts it up and it counted! Yes! And there's the gun ending the ball game as the Wesclin Warriors win it 100-63 over the Lebanon Greyhounds.
Fantastic showing by the Warriors tonight.
Fantastic is right. Excellent ball game by the Wesclin Warriors. And an excellent season by the Lebanon Greyhounds.
And congratulations to them on their season.
As they ended at 26-5. And they gave the Warriors everything they can handle all year long. Finished right behind the Warriors in the Cahokia Conference. Yeah, we're going to have some totals from Mr. Hoover in just a second.
I got to relax for a minute here, bub.
Take your time, big boy. And Dennis, we hope you enjoy this one, sir. Once again, thanks to all the Warrior fans. Tremendous showing tonight. We want to see the same thing out here Friday. I don't think that's going to be a problem. There's the final. Good shot, Mike. 100-63. Impressive victory by the Warriors. See some pretty good totals here.
Yes, indeed. All right, for the night, I got Paul Lusk with 43, Brent Brede with 25, Matt Fridley with 13, Mike Brink with 6, Deiters with 3, Madenwald with 2, Wegman with 4, Brokering with 2, Macke with 2. For the Greyhounds, I got Formosa with 7, Ogden with 18, Shippey with 15, Loring with 4, Brooks with 12, Roden with 5, and Martin with 2. So all in all, an outstanding showing. By the Warriors. And Paul Lusk really took over in the second half. Did a lot of scoring. And really did a fine job this evening, Tom, by the Warriors all around. Excellent defense by the Warriors. Really got things going for them, forcing the turnovers. Somebody said they had the Greyhounds with 11 turnovers in the first half, and the Warriors were 8 for 8 from the free throw line, so that kind of was an indication of things to come. And it boded well for the Warriors this evening. So now if they can just maintain that intensity, because they're going to need it again on Friday night. Because it doesn't get easier from here on out, Tom.
From here on out, everybody is a winner, and tonight included.
And so once again, congratulations to the Warriors, and we'll see you here Friday.